Hello everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? And we are finally here again. The boogeyman of the internet hits again. A little late, sorry about that. The game wanted to update on DMM, and it was saying it could take up to 2 hours to do. Thankfully, it did speed up. We're only 15 minutes late, but nevertheless, we are here. Hello, how is everybody doing? How are you doing with your Battle Stadium? That is what we are here for today, Battle Stadium. They are giving us this every month now, it seems, whether we like it or not. But does it seem to be getting a bit easier than it has been in the past? Well, let's jump in and find out today then. So, we have Battle Stadium. All the levels should be now unlocked all the way up to round 18 with Nebby at the end again. Where's my drink? All the way round to, with Nebby at the end. And we can't wait to take on Nebby there in round 18. So let's begin here, round 1. And I think what we're going to do today, we're going to always start these with, what would you call them? Kind of, I wouldn't want to call them a meme team, but with a team that's more recent characters, maybe characters we don't use that often, and just to see what they're like. So what I wanted to do today, I wanted to think, we're going to have this as our team to start off with. We're going to have Eira and Shinatsu, everything there. Of course, we're going to have Summer, Saren, and one of the other newer characters, or new upgraded characters, might be alright for this, is Summer Shizuru. So we're going to try Summer Shizuru as our tank. And we will let this one go. But see how far we can get with this team. And let's just monitor the... Okay, well that was very quick. Just say it was getting a bit easier. It's getting easier. What happened there? Who did the damage? Who just wiped everyone out? It was Ava. She just went and fisted everybody with their flaming fists of fury. Anyway, can this continue? We will see if this will continue. Let's do the next round. Oh, I am really tired today. I'm doing a lot of manual labor. My back is aching like mad. What better to put it right than having Yui heal me there? And there, come on, Yui, you can use some of your healing magic. Then to play Battle Stadium. What better than to play Battle Stadium? And again, Wipeout. Is this gonna? Can we have a team that is going to take out all 18? All 18 stages in one go? Probably not. I'm sure we're going to have to switch things up at some point. But so far we're doing pretty well with this team. Well, it's only round 3. Don't get too excited just yet. Is this double Yuri? Double Yuri! We can see double Yuris here. Here's Eira, lots of punch kitties. And, well, goodbye punch kitties. They are gone. Are we even going? Well, eventually we will get the clone. We need the clone out as well. Or maybe this is it Eira, or is it counter damage? I suppose counter damage will be counted. My variable success with Shinatsu in PvP. Oh, we had somebody survive. Who survived there? We've got Chuni Anna. She survived. What's going on? Well, that one took a little bit longer. As I'm saying, having a variable success with Shinatsu in PvP. She can do quite a bit of damage, and as long as you don't get splatted straight away, and she can be a bit of a counter to Echidna, it seems. But it does probably involve Shinatsu dying and then countering to take out Echidna. So as long as you've got the rest of the team, another team that's alive to take on the rest of the opponents, then maybe it will work. But like I said, if squishy mages if they attack Shinatsu, they seem to go down. But tanky characters, it doesn't seem to work as well on. So we will keep going on with this team until we have to change things up a little bit. One of the other announcements that we've had, I guess, recently is the Sarasaria Hiyori. We now know she's going to be Dark Element. That was, well, I don't know if we was expecting that. She was going to be on the Dark Element, but she is a booster character. Now that's a little bit of a strange one. Is she going to be Action Speed too? We do not really need Action Speed for Dark. We've got Ellis and we have got Grace. We know what they're going to power creep one of them already. The chances are then maybe that Hiyori is not going to be getting Action Speed. She's just going to be given maybe huge amounts of TP instead. She's going to be a bit of a TP booster. Well, anyway, we will find out. It's still a few days to go now, isn't it? It's going to be Tuesday before she is in game where Banner arrives, because there's still a few more days to go yet. And then, well, we will see what she is. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, even Miyako gets taken out at this early stage. She's looking like, even for me, she's going to have to be in the borrow category. Seeing as my Dark physical team, he's all pretty good. I've got every newer character there, so looks like maybe for me she's even gonna have to be a borrow, and then hopefully we'll still be fine for clan battle and for other modes that she is going to help out him and deep quests too. I mean, we're getting new deep quest stages too on the 16th, so are you ready? Are you ready? Has anybody beaten all the 8-10 bosses and they're raring to go with the level 9 deep quest? I haven't beaten any yet. That's probably the one thing we're going to do once we have taken out this battle stadium. There is some wind teams for 8-10 with Shinatsu that I can build, so we'll give that a little go once we have taken out battle stadium here. And then I think that'll be it for today, but we've got to get to the end of Battle Stadium first, and we're doing pretty good here. We are racing our way through. We are up to round 10 then here with, well, Summer Hamari is the New Year's Hamari is the leader of the team, it seems. She's on the front then. Hello, Razzie! Haven't even gotten to 8-1 yet. Well, yes. Maybe I honestly do think they are being a little bit quick to be releasing the more newer stages for Deep Quest. And to be honest with you, it is really starting to widen the gap between Wales and the rest of the player base. I mean, I'm at 8-10 for light as well, but I'm missing 3 of the characters for the teams that have been announced for that. The Summer Shefi, Iroha, and Gigi Samugi, all 3 of them are missing. If you don't have multiple characters now, you're going to be struggling to get there. I mean, I know it's a gotcha game, but there are other gotcha games, and they've maybe got the balance a little bit better. Even free-to-play players can take on the harder content. Because if you can't play, if you can't do those modes, you're either going to just not care and not bother, or some people are saying they're even just going to stop playing the game at all, and that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Anyway, we are blasted through. What's going to happen here with this New Year's Muimi? She's going to be immune to start with, taking them punches like a champion. And the second she loses her immunity, she goes down. We win! Let's have a look at the damage report then. Again, it is Ada is doing all the damage here. We haven't got to a fight that's long enough for others to put in some real damage yet. Round 13, so we've got 6 more to go. And it's usually by now we're having to change things up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is Reno gonna... No, Reno's down, so she's not. And now we've got a clone out, so we've just got to take out Miyako. And there we go. Was that quick enough? Was that quick enough? Hopefully. Yep, there we go. 3 stars. There we go. Not bad at all. Okay, so now we've got Summer Shizuru versus Summer Shizuru here. So I think Summer Shizuru doesn't have damage build, so maybe she's not perfectly built for this kind of role, but she has AoE damage and she does buff physical attackers, does she not? A little bit. So there we go. Another stage. Ooh. We need more health for this one. We did beat it pretty quickly, but we need a little bit more health than what we had. So maybe we're going to have to change this up a little bit then. Now we're going to have to change it up a little bit. Where does Yukari sit? I think he's probably going to be behind. He's very far behind. In that case, maybe, well, where was she? We don't need Saren to be getting TP. Perhaps then maybe Shinatsu could tank? Let's see. We just need more barriers and more healing. Oh, well, there we go. Taking the tank away has really ruined the team, it seems. This is where we're running into a little bit of difficulty to get the full 3 stars. How about... Let me think. I mean, I was considering putting Yamato in as our tank. And then I decided, no, we're going to go with Shizuru. But let's see. What we really need is somebody that stuns them, I think. I think that is what we need. So maybe we're going to go with Inori or the Astral Ray, perhaps. Or that works, I suppose. We had the health we had. We had the health we needed to get the Yamato did it. We didn't need to resort to a stunner. So brilliant stuff. So does that mean Yamato can keep the role? Shizuru can go and get a pina colada or something from the beach bar. Well, maybe not, because now we really do need to shake things up a little bit. That Ilias, this is potentially where we need that stun. So we can see if it was the tank. I don't think so. The same going to happen again here. Yep, the same happened again here. So what we need to do maybe is to try and stun them. So this is where we may be going to go for somebody like New Year's Ray, Astral Ray. Do they both have stuns? It's just the Astral one that has the stun then, isn't it? I get a little confused. So where is she? She's on wind, that's why. That's why we can't see her. Now she's got the stuns. So let's try this one then, and let's see if we can stop Ilya from instantly Union Basing and wiping us out. Well, that went even worse. But the counter damage took her out. Look at all of that. That's what the counter damage is done there. So what do we actually need to win? nobody can die. So that counter damage strat is not the way to go. So this means a rethink. This means a big rethink, I think. Hello, Franco, how are you doing? How is everything with you? Nice to see you here. Have you taken on Battle Stadium yet? Everything was going great. But now we need to shake things up a little bit. Maybe our Shinatsu and Ada team is about finished. And we can get back to one of our older teams like Yukari. Where does Inori sit? And then, well, Reno again. Let's go back to something like this. See what happens and see if we can analyze. Ooh. Well, Yukari's not a bad pick, I guess. Seeing as you can put up a barrier for magic. Well, there we go, that did a lot better. Has that given us our 3 stars? It does indeed! We can move on! Okay, to round 16 then, we have 3 rounds to go. So, let's try the same team here. Okay, Ayami and Ayane mixed up. Ayumi might be a bit of a problem here. But we will see. She's going rolling in. Unless we can Corona Reina out of here. Oh, just Kururu left it seems. And we've lost Inori. I think perhaps we go back to our previous team. We beat it, but is it all 3 stars? Was it still 0 deaths that we needed? Yep, only one star there. Right. Maybe we can go back to our old team then and see how that does. Nope. Back to Kururu. Let's see how our original team fares in here. I mean, we could always try summon Nino. Summon Nino will probably be pretty good for this with her binding stuns. 2 of them straight away. So if this doesn't work, maybe we just put summon Nino on the team. Ada took a lot of damage there. And now Shinatsu is down. So it is not working too well. Perhaps we'll take both of them off. Wait, my screen went a bit funny there. Don't think it went funny for you guys though. Right, you 2 did great, but now do we use Ilya then? Let's use Ilya. Maybe we would want to change our tank as well, perhaps. Oh no! Ninon's down. I think Ilya's going to be going out there soon as well. Right, okay. Well, if we didn't run into a little bit of trouble, we would have been done really quickly. Carol, Amith, Saren, Yukari, Samugi worked for you. Okay. I'm going to give one last try for this, and then we can give that team a go. Karuru's attack. Too much there for Ninon. Too much for Ninon. We need to take out this Kururu. She's been too tanky there. Really tanky. Rightio then. So, what do we have here? What do we have here? Are any of them, do we have any of them in? We have got Saren in. So yeah, everybody but Saren on the bench. And let's bring back, how about you, Kari? Let's bring back, well, for the first time today, Samugi. And then Ameth and Carol. 6-star Carol, I assume that is who you are referring to there. There she is. Now then, can this team work for me? Well, here we go. Good call, as I got my last 2 stars. You only got 1 of them. We need more hit points. Let's just retry it then and see if there was something funny. Why I didn't get the full healing on this one. Maybe there was a crit or something that was a little bit off. Oh, 89%! 89%! So that's why we're not getting it 1% off. Maybe we're killing them too quickly. Too quickly. What we could do now is, just to get that last star, we could turtle up, perhaps, and then just send in something like that. So we take a little bit longer, but we should end with more hit points because we're going to slowly carve our way through them. That's the plan here. Let's see if that happens. Hello, James. How are you doing? Princess Carol. 1% off. Yes, Razzie. It was 1% off. Well, there we go. Like I said, just take it slowly. And there we go. We get that last star on this mode. Hey! Maybe Princess Carol would have worked there as well. Do slowly take them out. But we are there. So next round, no one can die. Well, like I said, maybe it's not. Maybe the team we will send in here, but we will go with tradition and we will send the last team in and see how it does before we change things up. My DMM player keeps freezing up, but it's not freezing up in OBS, which is good, I guess. Never mind, we managed. Thank you, James, for the suggestion. We may need a few for these last few stages, but we will see. We're not doing it very quickly. Are we even doing it at all? Is cannon's damage enough to take out our opponents one by one here? I'm not sure. No, it's not. So let's quit out and let's see who we can put in then to take out this team. I mean, we've never even looked at these yet here. What it wants, stun. It's even saying stun. Do we want to keep you carrying? Do we want to go? If you say, well, she's not stun, is she? She's more bind, but we're using Inori to, and then we need a big DPS that's going to sit behind there somewhere. Do we go Chunibyo? No, she's going to sit in the right place. Who's going to sit there and in front of Saren? If we keep in Yukari, who's going to sit there? Would Princess Carol sit there? I think she's going to be too far back too. Yes. Anybody, please. This is Sure, it's going to be too far behind Ray. Too far forwards. Ran for there, so I'm going to run for too far back. There is nobody. Nobody wants to sit in that position. I am not going in that position. Hello, Earth, how are you doing? Anya, Yukari, and Mahiru. Well, we go for the old Junibyo team. We may end up doing that in a minute because these teams, I'm struggling to find somebody to sit there. We may end up just getting rid of Yukari and stick two others in. No, Aoi doesn't want to sit there either. Maybe Yukari, we'll get rid of Yukari then. And we can... Should we go Junibyo? Aries is a bag or something. Well, anyway, let's get going. Let's get going. Hi, how is everything? Hope it is well. Hope you are well. Let's see how we do though with this team. Ninon's too squishy. We need someone to stop her from being squished. Junibyo's not doing any damage. Why is she not unibesting? Go! Okay. That one was a bit of a shambles. So, do we go back to tried and tested methods and go with Reno? Do we try Kaya in here? Do we go for... Do we want to stick in only three of them? Do you think... Oh, just the three of them work. Anna, Yukari, and Mahiru. That is 6 to Mahiru. There we go. And Yukari. Let's see then. Is this gonna take out just three of them? We're gonna be flexing here with this. Yeah, well, there we go. Let's just set off. We've gone Junibyo, and I have not got my demon eye patch ready to celebrate. But there we go. Well, that's how it's done with Anna. There we go. So that means we can move on to the final round here with Nevi. I doubt it's going to work again. Well, let's send it in anyway. Well, it kind of did. There we go. And there we go, that is Battle Stadium beaten then for September 2025. Oh my goodness me, time does fly. I mean, obviously Junibyo did all the damage there. They did nothing to us. They could not even lift a finger before that demon power was unleashed. Crazy stuff there. So let's collect our rewards then. We have all the stars. What do we have here? Well, let's see what we get. 150 of these tickets here. Royal Master tickets, not bad. Another 150 there. Another 200 there. A ring. That will be helpful as well. And a few jewels. Second ring. We can have a whole harem with all of these rings. So there we go. Nice 500 in total of those tickets. Not bad at all. I've just got on to level 4 in here. In Royal Mastery. In the gotcha. But I've got 1,500 of these. Let's just do them then. Even though all of my rolls, boosts, whatever you want to call them, are still only at level 3. Can we get any into level 4 for this? What are they going to need to beat the clown battle this month? We're going to have a rank 5 on this. Rank 5 on this, like before they're gonna, before we can take on the top timelines and everything. Anyway, they're all, are they all? Is there any that's? This one here is only 3, and this one is only 3. So that's little note. Once we notice this one's only 3 as well. Once we get them all to 4 stars, then we can start using the currency, or whatever you want to call it, that does anyone. Well, anyway, we're getting new. Last thing we're going to do today then, as this is not going to be the longest of streams, is see about taking on 810 in the Wind Deep Quest, because, like I say, we're getting new stages next week, and if we can at least beat this, then maybe we can try 9 Wind, just one of them. The power of mental delusion are too strong. Are we all deluded playing this game? I don't know. But as we can see here, let me bring this up. There are a few new compositions for this boss with Shinatsu. Now Shinatsu has released. And as long as we've got a Paresia there, someone Paresia to borrow, we can build the bottom 2. So we're going to go for that one in the middle first. So let's have a look and see if we have got a summer Paresia still to borrow. I did have one on the friends list not so long ago. Is she still here? No, she isn't. No, she isn't. Okay, well, in that case, we may be struggling to do this. And there we go, the premiumness of the team. I don't think... Theo, jump in and let's reset, see if she appears. If we do not have the Paresia, then, well, we're not going to be able to do this either, and that's going to have to be that, I suppose. Well, that was a bit of an anti-climax. Theo, yes, Theo can solo. If Theo soloed, well, I wonder if she could solo like one of the first stages. Does she even do any damage? Well, unfortunately then, it looks like we can't even do that because we do not have that Paresia to borrow. I mean, where are we with all the rest of them? 8-7. What was the problem? I don't think we're going to be. I don't think we're going to be getting any further with these because we did try them not so long ago, and I was a little bit stuck. I don't know if Ira could help us with 8-7. No, this is when we have to use magic. There is an Ira team. We could build that bottom one, but first I'm going to have to build my Akino Saren. So maybe she can do that then. We got them with the Shinatsu. Well, we got them with the tickets after the Shinatsu banner. And I haven't built them yet. So, where are they? And what do we need to get them maxed out? Or as much maxed out as we can do. They've got no unique equipment. They've got nothing. Right. So, first of all, we'll get them to 5-star. Just buy that, okay? And then we want 5 more, please. Let's get them to 5-star. And then we can put some equipments and stuff on them. And then we can try that Aura team. They are 40. They are 40 there. Right. EX equipment. We're not going to bother re-rolling anything. We're just going to give them some of these, I guess. They don't want damage cuts. Anyone, do they really want crit up? S in battle. I suppose one of these will do. There we go. And I think you're probably going to give this green one because this is like HP. And this is... I mean, they're not really the biggest DPS either. So just giving them full out damage either isn't... I don't know if it's the best idea. And they have fire. This is light and wind, so we don't have a fire one of these rings to give them. So we can... There's a fully maxed out one there. That is... Nobody claimed it. Right, okay, well, they can have that then. They can have that one. Let's refine these. Now, but so, for the EX equipment, are we going to use a growth orb or are we just going to buy another 50 shards? Let's see what it gives them first and then we can make the decision. TP boost. I don't know when you need that TP boost. Probably. Well, we've got plenty of these UE spheres. We've got 9 of them. So there we go. Let's give them one of these spheres for their unique equipment. I've got... What? I thought I'd read the stories. Yeah, I thought I'd read the stories. I guess I hadn't. Where are we going to be getting these growth spheres for unique equipment from? Now they're going to be stopping Lunar Tower. That was the best place to get them, wasn't it? Or it seemed to be. They need to give us them from somewhere else. Maybe they can put them in Dawn Labyrinth or something. No, we need 40, don't we? Not 20. Oh, well, we can only get 20 there. And then now we need 5 more. Do we dare? Where have they gone? Do we dare try and read their bond rankings now? The way the internet has been going. We've got 18 rings. I think maybe we should just start giving people rings. We've got rings for everybody. Right, they're up there with that. These are all done. We haven't given them clan battle equips yet. We'll remember to do that if we need them for clan battle. They're stopping Lunar Tower. Well, they did announce that the final floor was going to be released. I thought it was going to be this last month, or this last Lunar Tower, but no. Sometime in the not too distant future, they are going to be releasing the final floor. They did say the final floor, so yes, everybody does believe that that means that will be the end of Lunar Tower once they've released the final floor. I mean, it's probably pretty tall now. Must be reaching right out into space. It must be reaching right out into space. Do I dare try to read these? No. No, we don't. No, we don't. We'll do that later because we'll be sitting here forever. So, let's see if this team, now we have it, can be 8-7. So what was it? 8-7. We have got Misogi, Ada, Akira Savanho, Neffy, and well, if we can borrow SA Saren, we can maybe do the one above it. But we'll try the one at the bottom first, and it's 1 and 5 that are unset. So let's jump back into game if I can get the right buttons. And let's put in this team then, shall we? We want Ada, we want Misogi there. No, we don't want Halloween Misogi. How high is my Halloween Misogi? She has got unique equipment too on it. That's okay. Maybe we see what try. Akino Saren, Ho-chan, and Neffy. Where are they? Both hiding. Ho-chan, where are you? There she is. Right in the middle. I hope that isn't a sign that EOS is looming in the distance. Well, we're all worrying about that. I don't think this lunar tower thingy is. I think it's just an old game mode that maybe they need a bit more time to work on all the new modes that they're trying to release to us. They're screaming quite loud, these girls, aren't they, in their battle? So let's see how this team does, yes. Misogi there, this Halloween Misogi is hanging in, but Neffy isn't. Right, we did all of that, and can we still win though? Let's leave it and see if surely we've got enough damage here with Ada. I don't know. Not having Neffy here is a bit of a worry. Perhaps borrowing the Saren, they say Saren might be the way to go then. Yeah, I'm sure this team would work if Neffy didn't go down. I am not sure why she did. Anyway, we can take out Aira and Akina Saren and put in for Buki an SA Saren, and we'll see if that works any better. If we have got an SA Saren on here to borrow, that might be a big if. And it doesn't appear like we do. So why was our Neffy going down there? So didn't even have any EX equipment on her. I don't know if there's anything I can put on Neffy that would stop her from dying. I don't think putting equipment on Misogi is actually gonna make any difference there, but it's not even limit broken. Do we have any that's already got some refinements in them? Starting defense up, that will do. We don't use this Howling Misogi too much, we're not going to go crazy here. Crit attack, maybe she doesn't need crit or attack, she definitely doesn't need that one, so you could have a blue dress, there we go. And for a necklace, we have got heal bonus and attack, or HP regen. Now we could just going to refine them to 3. Like I said, I don't think this is going to make any difference, really. Perhaps it's the fact maybe I don't have a high enough. It says 360 for the unique equipment as well, and well, I need to be grinding out some Misogis so we can do this up. That's note to self: start grinding out Misogi very hard shards. she was not the problem though, so let's try it one more time then, and if not, well, I guess we are a bit stuck in that case, or maybe we'll. Maybe we'll wait till Neffy does her face tuning base to unset her. Perhaps that will change things up a little bit. There we go. That was... Let's see, just see if you pay attention and see what happens. Maybe it won't make any difference. Maybe it will. Well, no, there we go. Completely destroyed right there. Maybe try running it full set. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. See if that can keep her alive. If not, well, then I guess we're going to have to maybe move on. See if there is anything else we could potentially try on the others. I'm not sure there will be. Ooh, was that the attack that took her out? Have we got past that point? Are we out of the woods? I don't know. Should we unset? Should we unset 1 and 5 now, or should we just leave it? Yes, we'll leave it. If it doesn't work, we'll wait until Neffy survives, and then we'll unset them and see if that helps. We may need a bit more damage though. Even with Aira here, we still need a bit more damage to take out all these tanky opponents here. Well, we managed to keep Neffy alive, that's one thing. But we are short on damage. Okay, we'll get one more try then. One last try. We'll run it full set until... L'Oreal does that union based. And then we'll unset 1 and 5 like it was supposed to be on the timeline. That gives us the extra damage, then brilliant. If not, well, we tried our best. There is nothing much more we can do, I think. So where is it? There we go, right. Well, she died that time. How the... That's the crits or something. What the... Okay, one last time. If she needed to survive. Please, we're just testing here. Because I don't think we're going to have enough damage anyway, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. But, okay, this time she survives. So, final test. Can we get enough damage now? It wasn't even close, was it? It wasn't even really that close. So I don't think it's gonna work, but we will see. We will find out in a few seconds. Xmas Nozomi there, bringing us presents that we don't want. Being annoying. Look at all that health they've got left there. Still, I think Ada has a bit too much work to do to punch her way through all of this. This is the moment that you're supposed to be doing with magical teams. And again, yeah, well, there we go. Not enough damage there. So Yeah, we did try this one with New Year's Kasumi. We did try this one with New Year's Kasumi last time we attempted it. I don't think our friend Kasumi is still here, which... Oh, there is. A friend Kasumi. Right. Now we have... Now we have maybe a little bit more Princess Knight enhancements and stuff. We could always try this team one more time, I suppose. Or is this the team that Matsuri was dying in? And it says Matsuri is unset, everyone else is set. So we will we'll just give it one more try here. And see what happens. See what happens here. Will we have better luck than the Ava team? Probably not there. That L'Oreal Union-based tagging Croce there and taking her out. So I don't imagine that is going to see us with a victory. So let's have a look then. Once we've been leaving it running, we can't do any more on lights. I know that because we're at the boss and we are stuck. What about wind then? Well, everybody's dropping down. We ain't doing this. So let's go and have a look at wind. Where are we on wind? Wind on water. We've tried wind. We needed a Persia, some Persia to borrow. We might have been alright. 8-6. So oh, I see. It was again, we needed to borrow too much. Perhaps. Sono or a Pecorine? Do we have a Sono or do we have a Pecorine? Let's have a little look, shall we? There is a Sono. There is two Sonos, actually. Well, there is no Summer Pecorine, so I guess we don't, by the looks of it, we already tried this team with Sono, and I guess it didn't do too well. So, Nenica and Ameth unset. Psycho, thank you very much. So let's just try this. I think, well, the problem with this thing was Sono was being taken out, wasn't she? If Sono can survive, then maybe we stand a chance. I think he's doing a little bit better than last time, perhaps. This is a team, I guess. Damage is going to ramp up as time goes on. So, the last 30 seconds, only going to ramp up enough damage to take it out, get a victory. Let's get one victory. Can we at least get one victory? All of those 3 stars we got in our Shiratsu summons, maybe one of them could have been Sono, one of them could have been Iroha perhaps. Help us out with some of these fights that we've got here, some of these battles. And there we go, Saren, SA Saren, ouch. Sono did finally actually drop there. Right at the very end, when she was going to wake up and give us all of the boosts. So there we go. We are still struggling with this. So finally then, oh, excuse me. Finally then, let's just have a look at Dark. I don't think there's anything more we can do with that. 8-6 dark, so let's go over to dark. And then we will call it a night, I think. I think we've tried this as well and we were stuck, so I don't think it's going to work any better this time. I guess the bottom team there is probably the best one to go for. So let's stick it in and give it one run. Maybe our enhancements have boosted. We've already got it in here, haven't we? I think that's the team. All set. Violet, Sumamare, Alpha, and Nenica, Ranfa, and Eris. Yes. Okay. One last attempt with this team. Then let's see. Maybe if I got Amare in the Prefest banner. Whoa, whoa. Get upset there. And the bond rankings for the previous Amare might have helped some Amare do it a tiny bit more damage. Are we on those margins? Are we really on those margins? Well, let's see by the end of this fight how close we are. I'm speechless, absolutely speechless here. Oh, we need to build many characters. We need to build after that. So summonings. I guess we'll do summon Naya next. She's going to be helpful, I guess. Well, I was going to pick an SA Ruka. Well, so many characters to build. I suppose it's not a bad thing, is it? Really? How are we going to have enough damage, though? It wasn't the problem. I think the problem was not having enough damage. Look at that. A lot of these opponents still have quite a lot of health left. I mean, they do have the stats on how many people have cleared these stages because they show them to us in their streams, the anniversary streams and such. So they must know probably not many people have beaten all the 8-10 bosses, so why have they given us 9-10? They do, well, it does seem like they are pandering to the top 1 or 2%. Well, there we go. It was close. Is that just Shizuru left? Just Shizuru left there. Maybe we'll be able to get that when we level up again in a few days' time. When we get a few more pieces of equipment and everyone can go up to 38.7? Is it 38.7? Yes, well, it'll be 38.4. Everyone can go up to 38.4. Perhaps that will be enough to see us over the finishing line with that. Anyway, that will be it for me today. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. We did our Battle Stadium, not too much of a problem. And, well, Deep Quest maybe a bit more of a problem. But that will be for the future. So like I said, thank you very much for watching. I'll maybe see if we can get a wind physical tier list up like the fire one I did over the weekend. And then we'll be back for, well, we've got some unique equipment 2s for Summer June and Sabatsune, and the release of the SA Yori next week. That's why I'm ending now, because I'm tired of my brain is getting mixed up. Anyway, I'm going to thank you very much for everybody to watch Tokkuri Yashi, and if I can find my button, I'll see you all again very soon for another video. Bye 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 bye.